Patrick and Lauren were the couple everyone looked up to. High school sweethearts, they seemed to have it all figured out. They were inseparable, their lives intertwined in a way that made you believe in soulmates. Patrick, in particular, was head over heels. He wasn't just in love, he was devoted. His world didn't just include Lauren, it revolved around her. He remembered every anniversary, every little detail, and he planned his future with her name written on every page. He supported her dreams, cheered her on from the sidelines, and believed in her more than anyone else. For him, Lauren was the sun, the moon, and all the stars. After college, Patrick started working tirelessly, saving every penny he could. He had a plan, a big one. He was saving for a down payment on a house, their future home. He pictured them picking out furniture, painting walls, and starting a family. Alongside saving for the house, he was also setting money aside for the perfect engagement ring. He spent months researching diamonds, styles, and settings, wanting to find a ring that was as unique and beautiful as he saw Lauren. His friends would joke that he was more focused on their future than his own present, but he didn't care. His happiness was tied to hers. But while Patrick was busy building a future, Lauren was quietly drifting away. The little signs were there, but Patrick, blinded by love, missed them. The late-night texts she'd hide, the sudden girls' nights that became more frequent, the emotional distance that grew between them like a wall of ice. She started talking a lot about her new boss, a charismatic, wealthy older man named Mark. She'd laugh about the fancy lunches and the harmless flirting, but there was a spark in her eye that Patrick had unseen in a while, a spark that was unt for him. He tried to ignore the gnawing feeling in his gut, telling himself he was just being paranoid. The day it all shattered is burned into Patrick's memory. It was their anniversary, and he had planned a special dinner. He had the ring in his pocket, ready to finally ask the question he'd been dreaming of, but Lauren never showed up. After hours of frantic calls and texts, she finally sent him a short, cold message. "It's over. I'm with Mark now. You can give me the life I deserve. Don't contact me again." Just like that, a decade of love and dreams was erased in a single text message. The pain was unbearable, a physical ache in his chest. He was not just heartbroken, he was completely and utterly destroyed. For months, Patrick was a ghost. He lost weight, lost sleep, and lost his will to do anything. The world felt gray and pointless. But one day, something shifted. The deep well of sadness began to curdle into a simmering rage. He saw a picture of Lauren and Mark on social media, flaunting their lavish lifestyle built on his broken heart. That was the moment revenge was born. It wasn't about hurting Lauren, not really. It was about taking back his power, about proving to himself and the world that he was not the broken man she left behind. He decided he wouldn't just get even, would get better. With a newfound fire, Patrick poured all his energy into his career. The long hours he used to spend dreaming of Lauren were now spent at the office, innovating and leading. He used the house and ring money to invest in a small tech startup with a friend. It was a huge risk, but he had nothing left to lose. The startup exploded. Within a few years, Patrick wasn't just successful. He was a self-made millionaire, a respected figure in the tech industry. He bought his own dream house, bigger and better than the one he'd planned with Lauren. He traveled the world, dated interesting people, and built a life that was far beyond anything he had ever imagined. One evening, at a high-profile charity gala, he saw her. Lauren was there, on the arm of a much older, less impressive-looking Mark. Their company had recently gone through financial trouble. She looked tired, the designer dress and forced smile not quite hiding the disappointment in her eyes. When she saw Patrick, looking confident and genuinely happy, surrounded by admirers, her jaw dropped. Their eyes met across the room. In that one look, Patrick saw it all: regret, envy, and the painful realization of what she had thrown away. He just gave her a small, polite nod and turned back to his friends. That was his revenge. Not a single word was needed. His success, his happiness, his life well lived, that was the ultimate payback. And in that moment, he finally felt free.